Hello, everybody, and welcome to the new episode. We are in the kitchen of the New Guernica, this fantastic club. Thank you, everyone, for being here. We're going to dive today in the history behind TYSON. How are you?
Good, man. How are you?
All good. Thank you for being here for accept this invitation.
Oh, thanks for having me, man. Appreciate it.
We're going to dive into your history today. First of all, I'd like to know in what part of your life do you decide to become a DJ? Because I assume you loved music your entire life, you know?
Yeah.
But then when you decide, all right, I'm going to take that path. Do you remember?
I think like for me, I've been DJing for eight years, but I was making music before that, electronic music, for about 12 to 15 years. And yeah, I was never really interested in DJing at all. The only reason I really wanted to DJ was to play my own music out.
But nice.
And I think a lot of my friends were DJs and they got sick of me coming up to them every time they were playing with my USB saying, can you play my tune, can you play my tune? So eventually one of my friends just lent me his decks and said, here, learn and don't bother me ever again. And that's pretty much how I became a DJ. But
nice.
It's fun. I fell in love with it though. So.
Yeah. It's weird how the life shows sometimes the path, you know? Like your friend, come on, go for it.
Yeah, because I was annoying him, so he did it, so yeah. That's cool though.
Very nice. So you've been DJing in Melbourne. Actually, you start here, you know? You started in Melbourne. How do you, in all this kind of years, do you have, or do you are making DJing here, do you feel like some changes like when you started? Because everything I think kind of changed, you know, and you are grow up now, you have all the different view, you know, so
yeah, for sure. Like, I mean, I guess the main change is just me getting older. And I noticed that, but yeah, I think as far as like Melbourne nightlife, yeah, it's like it changes every few years, and yeah, it's kind of hard to keep up sometimes if you're not out experiencing it all the time, which I'm not. I'm at home a fair bit with doing my job, working, look after my family, and you know, planning events. So I'm not always able to be out, but it's definitely changed, and for the better. I think so. Maybe I think it's club scene not so healthy as like before COVID, but I think there's a lot more interest in electronic music now than there was like 5-10 years ago, for sure.
nice. So you have your own, like, I don't know what to say, like because I don't want to say brand, like platform.
Yeah, I don't like the word brand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
anyone like that, but I use platform. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good. I guess like where I run a record label / events place, but we're predominantly a record label first.
Like Bubble.
Bubble, yeah. So yeah, me and my friend Bernie, or Top Tracks, we run Bubble here in Melbourne. 6 years? Oh no, 5 years this year. Sorry, it's getting away from me.
Nice.
So yeah, we started that. Just wasn't really something serious. It was just I was working in a bar and they offered us to play a monthly party there, and I didn't have any kind of concept, so I just came up with Bubble, and it was just so we could play garage all night basically, because at the time there was nowhere in Melbourne really doing it. And so it was just me and Bernie, and then it kind of gradually evolved because I guess UKG is really popular now, and we've kind of evolved with that and been able to do the label party and all different kinds of cool things with it. So it's been good.
Yeah, nice. And you are being alive actually after COVID, you know, because COVID was awful for everybody.
Yeah, really, I felt like noticeable change, especially like in nightlife and the way that things were happening. It's definitely different post-COVID. But yeah, no, it's cool. COVID kind of happened like when we started Bubble, and it really gave us a chance to focus on doing the label rather than doing parties, because there was no parties here in Melbourne. Everywhere was locked down. So yeah, we just got online with it and did the label, did the mixes and everything. And yeah, so that's what we did with that.
Yeah, nice.
Thank you, COVID.
Yes. Yeah, I understand the feeling, because something similar happened to me. I don't know. I have a good time actually in COVID. Not that everybody, but I'm thankful for that.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, you got to take what you can out of it, I guess. Wasn't great, but
Yeah.
small wins.
Yeah. Do you have some trick or like path when you make your own music? Obviously, always is different. You know, maybe you start with a kick, with a drum, or with an idea, or maybe with a name. Like you have a long time make music, so maybe now in this part of your life, like look back, you realize when you realize the music, do you have now like your?
As in like my workflow when I make music?
This is it.
Okay, yeah.
This is it. Do you have your own workflow? Like
I think with like the UK garage and house stuff that I do, like it's pretty much the same thing every time when I start the tune, and most of the time I just start with like the drums and a drum loop, or I'll sample something from like an old garage tune, probably like drums. Most of the time I'm sampling drums, start with that. But yeah, I never really thought of working any other way, because it just seems to happen so naturally like that. So yeah, drums is where I start.
Nice. Do you have some, like, because you have a lot of experience now, maybe can you tell something for the guys for like to start running like their own gigs in Melbourne? Because now it's like rebuild everything, you know, like 5 years after COVID, so now a lot new people start like running,
For
make
sure,
the new history of
Yeah.
the world.
Yeah, I feel like we're kind of like, with Bubble, like we're definitely like the generation before what the kids are doing now, so have a bit more perspective on it all. But if I had advice for someone who's starting doing events or nights, I would say firstly just get a group of friends or crew that you have fun with and you gel with well doing music, because it's always easier and more fun to do it with people that are on the same level as you rather than by yourself or just with random people. So that would be my first advice: find a crew or a friend that you can do it with, and don't get too stressed out, which I should probably take my own advice, but sometimes it can be stressful running events, not knowing how it's going to go, if you're going to lose a lot of money, stuff like that. So I'd say try not to stress out at first, and just do fun things and have fun. That's the main thing.
Nice. This is thanks. Well, Tyson, thank you very much for your time, for being here, for sharing your experience.
Yeah, welcome, man. Thank you very much.
My pleasure, and thank you very much for all the people who see these interviews and share and put your comments, and see you in the next episode the next time. Bye bye. Thank you very much.
Man.
That was so chill.
Yeah. A bit too chill maybe.
Too chill, no?